Hello everyone. Today we shall solve the examples on measures of central tendency. We have already seen the formulae for measures of central tendency in the previous video, and I shall give the link of those in the description box of this video. The first example is to calculate mean and median for the following observations. These are 7 observations. So arithmetic mean will be addition of these 7 numbers divided by 7 for a raw data, which turns out to be 5.1714. Now in order to obtain the median, median is n plus 1 by 2th observation when the observations are arranged in the ascending or descending order, because n is 7, which is odd. So these are the observations in the ascending order, and this is the median of the data. 7 plus 1 by 2th observation, that is the 4th observation. So the 4th observation is 5.2. Median, the 4th observation, has 3 observations lesser than it or to the left of it, and 3 observations greater than it, that is to the right of it. Let us proceed to the second example. Here you have 10 values, that is n is even. The method and procedure for calculation of arithmetic mean is same. Just add the 10 values and divide by 10. In order to obtain the median, now because 10 is even, median will be n plus 2th plus n plus 2 by 1th observation divided by 2. So now when the observations are arranged in the ascending order, my n is 10, so I have 5th plus 6th observation averaged to get the value 9.5. The 5th observation is 9 and 6th observation is 10. So the average is 9.5. Now in this example, which is an example of ungrouped data, we shall find the mean, median and mode. Mode can be observed merely from the data and obtained. Now for arithmetic mean, the formula is summation fi xi upon summation fi. So each xi is multiplied with the corresponding fi, and all such products are added and divided by the number of frequencies, that is the sum of number of days, to get the mean 15.87. Now in order to obtain median, we require less than cumulative frequency for the above data. So if x is 12, 13, 14, 15, f is 8, 15, 18, 27, less than cumulative frequency is obtained by adding a frequency to the previous frequencies or the sum of the previous frequencies. So we get 8, 23, 41, 68, 103 and so on. Once this is obtained, median is the observation corresponding to the cumulative frequency just greater than n by 2. Now in this case n is 169, so n by 2 is 84.5. So median will be the observation corresponding to the cumulative frequency just greater than 84.5. The cumulative frequency greater than 84.5 is 103, just greater than 84.5, and the value of xi corresponding to this 103, that is 16, is the value of median. And mode is also 16 because it corresponds to the observation with highest frequency, which is 35, and the value of xi corresponding to this highest frequency 35 is 16. Let us now look at the example of group data. For group data, we need to calculate the class marks in order to obtain the arithmetic mean. The procedure of calculation of arithmetic mean is similar to that of ungrouped data because there we had the actual observations and here we have the class marks. So we will use the same formula and obtain the value. Now, in order to calculate median here, which is given by this formula, we require less than type of cumulative frequencies. Now, once we use the less than type of cumulative frequencies, we have to identify the median class. Median class is the class interval corresponding to cumulative frequency just greater than n by 2, that is 109 by 2, which is 54.5. The cumulative frequency just greater than 54.5 is 64, which corresponds to class interval 16 to 20. So now if I look at the formula of median, my lower class boundary is 16, upper class boundary is 20, n by 2 will be 109 by 2, that is 54. CF is the cumulative frequency of the pre-median class. So if 16 to 20 is pre-median class, the cumulative frequency of the pre-median class is 34 and the frequency of the corresponding class is 18. So this is what I have, and the answer for median is 18.26667. Now we shall see how to obtain the mode for group data. Now this is our group data. We first need to identify the observations corresponding to the highest frequency. Now the highest frequency is 30 and the class interval is 16 to 20. So this 30 will be called as F1. The previous class frequency, that is called as F0, will be 18 and the subsequent class in frequency, which is 15, will be called as F2. Now the model class is 16 to 20. The values of F1 is 30, F0 is 18 and F2 is 15. Substitute in the formula, substitute in the formula to get the value of median. Now in the video of measures of central tendency, I had said that we will find out how to convert raw data to ungrouped data and ungrouped data to raw data. Converting raw data to ungrouped data is just the formulation of a frequency distribution. Now, when I have ungrouped data, X taking values 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 and the corresponding F taking value 8, 15, 18, 16, 12, it means that the observation 12 is repeated 8 times, 13 is repeated 15 times, 14 is repeated 18 times and 15 is repeated 16 times and 16 is repeated 12 times. So I can convert ungrouped data to raw data and raw data to ungrouped data. Thank you.